It's said that some people would prefer to die over speaking.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing today? Jason Bailey, William Gill here.
Hey there.
William, you talked about public speaking, professional speaking, and how we kind of talked about it in previous episode that it's really tough for people to do this. They really fear doing this. It's actually some people. It's said that some people would prefer to die over speaking.
Yeah. That was part of my talk. You must have heard me say that.
I did. In fact, that's probably why I remember it.
Okay.
However,
That was a really good talk. You should have heard it.
it really was.
Yeah,
Maybe we will.
That was
one day.
amazing.
Maybe we will one day.
That was amazing.
You
should have
were.
heard it,
You
man.
were.
It was the best talk ever given.
I was enlightened just being in the presence of the words coming out of your mouth. Wow. It's like when those words came over him, it's like, oh man,
It's getting deep
this is
in here.
amazing.
It's getting deep
This
in
is
here.
amazing.
Lord,
It's
help
like-
this guy for telling tales. Yeah. Hey, man. But anyway, go ahead.
So, professional speaking, public speaking, it's a huge fear for people. Well, little story, I shared this with you, but when I was a young boy, about 4 or 5 years old, if you would ask me a question, good luck getting an answer, because I didn't speak. I was nearly a mute.
Wow.
I
I
had
wish you'd keep doing that.
Yeah, some
'Cause he
people.
didn't stop,
My kids, they wish I was a mute again too, especially whenever they do something that maybe I don't like.
Okay.
So anyway, obviously I've grown out of that, but how? It's really the whole concept is if you want to get better at public speaking, or if you want to just start doing public speaking, or just get better at communication, get better at expressing how you feel without a confrontational attitude. Not getting into confrontation, being unafraid to express how you feel to someone. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's actually smiled upon if you can, because chances are the other person that you're having the confrontation with, or that you're having these feelings with, they probably don't want to feel that way either. So you can do a service to both parties by trying to understand. So I've been consciously practicing something that would really benefit everyone.
What's that?
Practicing courage.
Yeah.
I've been pushing myself past my comfort zones in doing courageous acts. Have you noticed that I've been maybe a tad bit more courageous lately?
Yes, you've notched it up quite a bit lately.
I have kicked it up a notch, and however, one of my first courageous acts, not first, but consciously practicing, because I've had many courageous acts in the past, and most of them were defending myself or defending other people, because it does take a certain amount of courage to go through this life, especially when you're conditioned not to have courage, or maybe you're conditioned to be fearful.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, fear, worry, doubt, and anxiety would never, ever serve you in this lifetime or the next.
That's true.
So, courage. Had a friend, I won't say her name. Well, I absolutely loved this girl, adored her. She was beautiful. It's like, I'm a single guy. I love this girl, and, she's a friend of mine. I would love to have a relationship with her. And I kept stuffing it down. It's like, no, I'm not going to tell her. I'm not going to tell her, man. So after about maybe a year, maybe two of that, me and her, we've developed a close friendship. We went to multiple places together, and I was like, you know what? I got to do it. I got to do it no matter what. And even if she says, no, I don't feel the same way, it'll still be okay, and we'll still be friends.
Wow.
I came to terms with that. Well, I called her up one morning. It's like, hey, I got to let you know something. She's like, what's that? I said, I love you, and I'm in love with you. And there was silence. She said, well, I don't feel the same way. She said, I do look at you as a friend, but I don't see that us being together. I said, you know what? That's okay, because we're still going to be friends. And guess what? We are.
Wow.
We're still friends because I respected her wishes enough not to hold that against her because she didn't like me, because I knew it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
But I knew I had to get it off my chest to let her know, because if I never would have let her know, I never would have knew if it could be something.
Right.
So I took that attitude and started spreading it in other areas of my life.
Wow, that's amazing.
It really is, man.
It's part of your personal development there.
It is, because I had a coach who encouraged these things, to actually consciously practice courage.
So that's the word for today, y'all. Courage.
Courage.
How can you become more courageous in your life to get the goals that you would like to have? No more someday I'll, but have the courage to write the goal down and put it in your schedules like, oh, we're going to do this. And you might say, it sounds like hocus pocus and that don't work. Bull, it works.
It works.
And if you tell you what, if I show you my goal book that I wrote in 1991 compared to what I did now, in 1991 my goal is to have $2,000 in my savings account. And that was a goal that I thought I could never reach. Like $2,000.
Did you hit it yet?
You don't want to. You know the answer to that question. You're my banker. Many times over. It's been amazing. So anyway,
you know,
I'm going to wrap it up here now.
Speaking of goals, how about this? I also wrote in my book to become a great motivational speaker and coach. And guess what? That goal is definitely coming true.
Yes.
It's coming true in more ways than, in so many ways. It's just amazing how it's manifesting into reality. That what I thought was never there just needed to be dusted off, maybe knocked off. Maybe I might have had to go to the car wash and get it pressure washed off.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's there, and it's in every one of us. And just like the great Les Brown says, you have greatness within you, and we all do.
Yeah. Well, you know, I want to say that before we close is that one of my goals was to have wealthy, intelligent friends that I could entertain great intellectual conversations with on deep subjects.
Yeah.
And right here is a piece of my goal has been achieved. Right here, look at this.
And really, William, I would like to know when you achieve those goals, because I would like to also have those kind of goals as well. I would like to have friends, period. It doesn't have to be wealthy or famous or, intelligent. I mean,
You can go to Friend Mart. They have friends there. Friend Mart. It's like Walmart, but it's like Friend Mart.
Well,
and you buy friends.
I'm willing to pay for friends, but that got me in trouble once. Yeah. Anyway, we won't go there.
Don't go there. Let's wrap this thing up.
All right. Hey, y'all have a great day, and God bless you.
Bye now. God bless. Come on, Gigi.
All right. I got to roll. That was good, man. I like that.
Gigi says bye. That's Gigi. And she needs a bath, too. She smells like the yard.
That was fun, man. Look, we got a lot.